Bye. Bye, Christina.
Hi, Kyle. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Happy Friday. Homer, come on in. Nice skirt.
Thanks.
Hi,
Hi.
Stephanie. You made it.
I
How are
did.
you feeling?
Better than yesterday.
Good. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Jane. Hi, Mallory.
Personal order.
How are you? I know. It's been a whole hour.
I have protein.
Please do. Hi, Alex.
Hello.
Happy Friday. Thanks for coming to the meeting. Hi, Ben.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Thanks. Thanks for coming to the meeting.
I'm here.
If she needs to stay out, that's fine. I wanted to make sure that Kim was aware that I was familiar with Annie. If she needs to go back and you just said you I mean, we put in the program that we could use somebody like that.
Hi, Peggy.
Just to extend it. So,
Happy Friday. Welcome to the meeting. I know because it's a smaller group. We get to like.
I'll get in touch with Brianna and ask her what she'd rather do.
Okay. Thanks, Kyle.
But I was still.
So is everyone done having it?
Yeah, they gave me
To make sure his lungs are released and yes. I can't get the hearing. Anyone carrying right? He's measuring. And I forgot plate. I think we'll cover it. Like
either by choice
or by so like if you want to no or extra nap. Like I might have extra nap.
That's maneuvering.
So. Yeah, please. Come. It's fun. It's fun over here. I want a cookie. Yeah, we all say.
You say so. I should go. I'm gonna get a nanner. I'll do it. Some potash. You need some potash, Al? You probably don't like bananas, do you?
Oh, I left my quote looking at Alright, I'm out.
Have a good weekend, Al.
Thanks, see you guys.
Nice talk, Al. So again, I'm done. All right.
Thanks for the treats.
Yeah. Wanted to make sure that we at least had some sort of sustenance. Yeah.
Sorry.
We're all here. We all made it.
I have to move my snag. I don't breathe on it.
Oh, nice. Got the computer. We didn't forget that. This is all of us, isn't it? Happy Friday, everyone. Survived the first week. Well, we're like sliding right down into the weekend right now. We're gonna come out on top. Yeah. Well, I'm so glad you guys all came today.
for our really, really exciting conversation. And just what you guys probably all wanted to be doing on a Friday, your first week. You would probably much prefer to be doing other work. That's okay. That's all right. I wanted to do something fun, a little different. Maybe you might have noticed, I heard someone say Mallory was like, nice personal greeting today. I haven't had that much coffee. You probably think at this point that I've been over-caffeinated. I haven't. I'm dying, actually. Haven't had enough time to get extra coffee.
I got a feeling we got some bad news coming our way.
No.
Is that what's going on here? Ed Sheeran radio? I can take a hint. No, I'm joking.
Oh, that's actually really funny. What? That's a really good one. No, instead, I was actually trying to model something that we ask our staff to do every day, which is greeting our kids and their families. But one of the things I wanted to share just quickly was that, so I haven't been able to get to many sites, just a few at this point, literally only 3 so far. But I was talking with Sheila this morning, and one of the things I was sharing with her is like, first of all, things seem super smooth and slick. I like Tracy and Annie and Nicole and I debrief all the time, and things seem like they're going really well. Like, right? Crazy week, but things are going well. People seem to agree. Alex does not, but he's thinking about it. But one of the things I told Sheila this morning that I've loved so much is it's not the kids, it's watching their parents. So watching the parents be able to like come to school and then comfortably disconnect. And that's been, for me, and I think maybe it's just like reality, plus, having Lizzie and Eve more and them both going through 2 big transitions this year. And then thinking more about when Thomas, like, finally is old enough to go to school, like, bye, see you later. Good luck, you guys. I have to deal with them. But it's been watching the parents and watching, like, this is a big deal, right? This is one of the craziest times of the year as a family that we all have to get back into routines. And I know parents also feel like I do, like, my God, thank you, go back to school. But they come and leave their kids on, and I was talking specifically about a kindergartner and her dad. And then I saw another lovely parent that I had an interaction with this summer. I saw him at Hugo last night, and he actually was like happy to see. He smiled at me like, "Oh, you're here." I was like, "Oh, I am here, and I remember you, and I'm glad you're here." But I was thinking more about that, right? Like the environments you guys create. The kids are happy. They're all happy. But you guys are making the families happy and the parents happy and making them feel so confident and so comfortable in the places that they are. And this kindergarten dad who dropped his daughter off at Otter yesterday morning, who has diabetes, and I also personally know him, and I know how anxious he has been about this. He's been talking about it for weeks, that he has to drop her off, and he's like really upset that mom couldn't be the one who did it because he's like worried he's gonna cry. And they get to extended day, and I'm like, "Oh, hi, Jason." I happen to be on my way out, actually. "Hi, oh my gosh, Annie, how are you?" And of course, Annie wants to know where Thomas is because Annie is from Thomas's daycare. And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, how are you?" And then she's like, "I'm out of here," right? Because Wanda's like telling her the cool things that are happening, and Wanda gives her a magnet, and life is all grand, and Dad's like, "So, like, do I just leave her? Like, I'm watching her numbers on my phone." I'm like, "Yeah." Wanda's like, we got this. The nurse is here. We know what's happening. It was just so wonderful. It like made me want to cry, you guys, but I didn't cry. Anyway, I kind of like patted him on the back as we walked out together because he was like choking up. So we ask our staff to do this all the time, right? To greet all of our kids and all of our families. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for the work that you guys do, that you guys are making that happen every day. And like our families show up and they leave their kids. And they come pick them up later and they're like wishing their kids don't want to leave, actually. They're having so much fun. Additionally, one other thing about that is I was thinking about how like we'll see a decline, right? In like this overexcitement. Because we're all going to get into routines and school's not going to seem so new and flashy at that point, nor is extended day. So I was thinking, one of the things I was thinking about is how can we really make significant impact with our families and our students on an ongoing basis. And it's kind of keeping that new and fresh greeting idea. We ask our staff, this is like in our top 10 staff account, like staff tricks and tips or something. But I'm going to share resources with you guys that I put together. It's there's a total of like 80 different ideas in this first one for how to do like a morning greeting. And this is in the structure of morning meeting, which we don't have morning meeting, but it doesn't mean you can't do a morning greeting with all the kids. And then, because you guys should all be having staff meetings next week, I believe. It is one of the dates that was on the calendar for the year. But I am then going to give you guys this YouTube video clip here that this teacher, it's only 1 minute long, like best minute that I feel like we could invest in our time. So we'll watch it quickly. And then I'll explain why.
I use a technique called Thumbs at the Door to greet my students in a way that is personal, quick, and efficient. I do it at the door because it helps build that relationship with each student individually without having to go from desk to desk to desk. It's T for touch. Since touch is not comfortable for everybody, I give them the option of either a high five, a handshake, a hug, or a fist bump. U is for use their name. They know that I know who they are. And they're not just some random kid out of my long list of students. When you make eye contact with them, you show that you truly care about what they're saying or that they're there. And S is for smile, because smiling is a good way to start your day. It sets you up for a positive lesson. Thumbs at the Door is a way for me to build relationships with my students and a way for them to be welcome in my classroom every day.
So my hope is that with literally 5 minutes time, you guys can kind of repeat the same conversation we're having here in praising your staff for all the work that they're doing, but all the relationships they're starting to build with students. But then showing this video and sharing some of these resources with them. Like this second one that I'm going to send you guys, this is just 7 quick ideas. So it's not the 80 that in the other list, it's just 7 quick ideas. That you guys would be able to kind of reinforce these really basic expectations that we have of staff, but that make profound impact on the relationships. And then hopefully you guys could share stories for how, like, Nikki, and she does this so well, so like she could share a success story. Because I know this kid, I know, like, I greet this kid, I talk to this kid, I talk to their mom or their aunt or whomever drops them off. I am the person who was able over the summer or last week to de-escalate the student and keep them from running out of our building, you know, whatever it might be, to really help your staff be just like all of you guys are, because you guys are the people that have those greatest and best relationships. And like we saw that at Birch yesterday, that without Stephanie around, that it was very hard on some of the Birch kids. And so how can we make sure that your entire staff team has as much impact on all of your students as you guys do? So you can give them just this quick little 1 minute video and some ideas. That's all. So this is a resource then for your guys' meeting next week so that you already have it done. I'll provide it all for you.
And then it's email to us?
Yes. Yeah, so I